What up, folks? We have a patch coming to TFT like tomorrow or something. So here is the patch rundown and meta prediction. Make sure to like and subscribe so you get notified when these things go live. First of all, we got the system changes. Damage is going up, stage 3 and 4. I like this a lot. It's also going down at 6. I like this a lot because it's gonna make early game and mid game feel a little more impactful, and everyone's not just gonna take 20 damage and play the 6-1 lottery, stage 6, and just you die if you fight the low roller. So if you're gonna go into stage 6 with a little less, with a decent amount of less health if you're losing rounds, probably like 3-4 less HP, and you're gonna take 2 less damage there. So this hopefully half of the lobby isn't dying at 6. Some people might be dying at Raptors though. This is gonna change the meta. Combined with the rolling odds and the odds for Chosens. And I'm going to talk about that afterwards. But for now, we're just going to go over these odds for now. So these are the Chosen odds. They're getting changed. They're getting changed at 4. The chance to get a 1-cost Chosen is going to go up significantly. And the odds to get a 2-cost Chosen are going to go down. And this is fine. This isn't really the big one. 5 is the first big change. So before, it was 30% chance to get a 5-cost Chosen. Now it's going to be 5. And this basically means you're probably not getting a 3-cost Chosen. You're probably just going to, you're probably going to get a 1 or a 2-cost. So it makes 5. Basically, level 4 and level 5 are the same now, which is good because they're on the same stage. They're both stage 2. So this makes sense. But it also means basically everyone's not going to be leveling the 5, which is good. They changed 6 a little bit. It's pretty much the same. Your odds to get 3-cost Chosen go down a little bit. Your odds to get a 1-cost Chosen go up slightly. It's fine. This is pretty much the same. 7 is the next huge one. This is the one everyone's been waiting for. This is going to take care of all that 4-1 lottery nonsense. The chance to get a 4-cost Chosen at 7 go from 30 to 5. So basically, it's not going to happen. This is a crazy, first of all, you have to hit a Chosen. Then it has to be a 4-cost. This is probably not going to happen. No one's going to be rolling down at 7 significantly for a 4-cost Chosen anymore. So you're going to go to 8 for that. So 8 is the next change. The odds to get a 2-cost Chosen go down a little bit. The odds to get a 3-cost Chosen go down 5% as well. And 4 is the same. So this is where you're going to get your 4-cost Chosen. Probably it's at level 8. And then they're changing 9 as well. No more. The odds to get 3-cost Chosen go down pretty heavily. And then you're probably going to get a 4 or 5-cost here. So this is going to be your end game comp, level 9. They're also changing the normal rolling odds. At 5, they are increasing the chance to get a 2-cost and lowering the chance to get a 4-cost. So you're probably not going to be getting like a random Ribbon or a random Jhin at stage 4 or a stage 2. So honestly, I feel like level 4 and level 5 are basically the same thing, which makes sense because that's stage 2. These should be pretty similar. I'm happy with this change. 6, odds to get a 1-cost go up. Odds to get a 4-cost go down to what they were at 5. So 6 isn't super significant either, which okay, is fine. It's fine. We'll kind of talk about this a little bit later. 7, they're increasing the chance to get a 1-cost by a lot, and they're decreasing the chance to get a 4-cost by 5%. Okay, that's fine. And then at 8, they're also increasing 1-cost chances and decreasing 5-cost chances. It's a little bit. It's basically the same. All right. They're doing some things with gold. They lowered the variance for the initial drops. I think they got rid of the two gold start 3 items or something. So I think you'll get 3 gold now, which is good. This is good. Getting 2 gold feels kind of bad because you can't buy a lot of the units in the shop. So this should be nice. Slight increase in total loot to start. Okay, so yeah, 2 to 3. Reduce extreme variance in 1 distribution by 1, which should lead to less cases of similar item drops. Okay, whatever. Great orbs. Average value increase very slightly, but lower Nico drop rates from them. Okay, sure, that's good. More gold, that's fine. They're taking the Chosens who get AD as their Chosen stat, and they're lowering it from 30 to 20 because it's been making the units way too strong. Things like Warwick, Talon, Ashe, Jhin, it's been making them way too strong. So all these guys are getting the 10 AD nerf. That's fine. For balance traits, Cultist, instead of giving, they're basically lowering the stars the Cultist Chosen gives you. So instead of giving you double, it gives you whatever the star is plus 1. So instead of, you know, getting 4 stars from a 2-star chosen, you get 3. Instead of getting 6 plus from a 3-star chosen, you get 4. So just a slight nerf to the Galio. Fixed the issue with one of the 11 lost drops being undervalued. So they're nerfing Fortune. Wait, is this a nerf? Yeah, it's a nerf. Slightly lower the drop rate of Nico's help from 6 Fortune loot table. Whatever. It's the same thing. Balance changes for champs. Here we go. They are nerfing a bunch of stuff here. All these reroll, and it's good because the amount of 3 stars we're going to see next patch for the 1 and 2 costs is going to go up. So these nerfs are good. We need these or they're just going to clap everyone. They're nerfing Diana 4 by 150. That's a decent amount. They're nerfing Lissandra 4 by 100. Decent. Dude, this Nami nerf is huge. They're raising her mana from 80 to 100, which means for the Chosen it goes from 60 to like 75 or something. So that's like a decent amount. That's like 2 autos. So this is a pretty big nerf. Nami's gonna take a good hit in this patch. And they are nerfing. They're actually leaving Yasuo the same. Wait, they're buffing Yasuo. Wait, they're buffing Yasuo? Okay, that's fine. They're nerfing everyone. They're nerfing everyone, but they're buffing. I guess it's because they nerfed him here. So he probably needs it. Okay. Makes sense. So overall, he's a little weaker. 2 costs. We have Aphelios getting a little buff to his mana and his AD. That's fine. Jarvan. Okay, so they're nerfing Jarvan's stun duration, which is kind of big. But they're increasing his mana. So Jarvan's going to go from being a nasty CC bot to maybe kill stuff. He actually might be like a good... Like if you get a Jarvan 3 with a little AP and Warlords, he actually might be a decent carry for like sniping the backline. They're nerfing Pyke's damage across every level. They're buffing Zed's attack speed. This is a little worrying because people might be rerolling stuff. Lulu, they are reducing her knock-up duration, but her ability actually like stacks, so like you can cast it over and over and over. So Lulu's actually going to be a unit, which I'm happy with because right now she feels pretty bad. Kali, they are buffing her spell damage across, you know, every level. Xin, they are lowering his mana cost, so he's going to get more ults off. Overall, this should maybe make him be what Riot wants him to be. Jinx is getting she's getting kind of a rework, I guess. They're increasing her mana by... Can I make this bigger? No. They're increasing her mana by a ton. Jinx's mana is going up by a ton. Her stun duration is going up a little bit, and it scales with level. And her spell damage is going down, which is questionable. But instead of stunning the target, it's going to stun everyone in a 1 hex radius. And instead of getting AP as her chosen stat, she's going to get mana reduction. So basically what this means is you can only play Jinx if you want her to do anything as a chosen. She's never going to be like right now you can kind of carry Jinx in like a random sharpshooter comp if you just give her a Shojin or something. But she's basically going to be useless. Unless she's a chosen. I at least in my opinion. Because this mana is way too high, and considering that her ulti fizzles out so frequently as is, and it already costs you fights, like this is the mana is being more than doubled. So basically she's gonna get 1 ulti off in a fight. And if that fizzles, your champion this champion isn't a champion if this fizzles. So yeah, I'm a little they need to fix the fizzling. Or this is going to be not a great champion. IMO. Could be wrong. Anyways, 4 costs. Cassio. They are raising Cassio's mana hugely. 30 mana increase is massive. It goes from 60 for the first cast to 70, so that's delayed as well. It kind of makes sense because this champion is kind of busted. But yeah, that's kind of rough. That is a huge, right? Right now she can get multiple ultis off. That is probably not going to be the case next patch. But I mean, that's fine. Like getting your team Cassio ulted 3 times is a oof. Right now, I guess the idea is, you know, she gets 1 ult off. She gets 1 ult off, and you know it's done. So we'll see how that plays out. You're definitely gonna be a little more careful with her next patch because if she dies without ulting, that's a yikes. They're buffing Jin's total AD, and the reason for this is 1, sharpshooters kind of suck, and with the changes to Jinx, they're gonna suck more. And with the changes to the Chosen AD being lower, they're going to suck more. Because Jin's going to be your only viable carry. I guess maybe Teemo. So they're just buffing him a little bit here. Talon's getting a little rework to where he no longer gets a reset when he kills something. Instead, he's going to... What's he going to do? He's not going to get his... It's not going to be a reset, right? He just jumps to him. Spell no longer refunds mana on kill. Talon's no longer vulnerable. Yeah, so spell no longer refunds mana. So he kills something and he just jumps to something, but he doesn't reset his mana. He's also not going to be invulnerable. So this is actually pretty good for Jinx because this is the champion Jinx had the most issues with Talon. The ulti is actually going to go through now, so that's kind of nice. He's still untargetable, still unstoppable, but he's not going to like just cancel abilities, cancel attacks anymore. So we'll see how this plays out. I think overall, it's probably a nerf. But we'll see. Warwick is getting an AD buff. And the reason for this is because Chosen Warwick is insane. But non-Chosen Warwick is dookie. And with the lowering of the Chosen AD stat, he's going to need a little help. So they're probably taking care of that. His attack speed's going down by a decent amount. And instead of CCing people on reset now, he's gonna like give attack speed to units that share his traits. So divine, brawlers, hunters. That's kind of cool. I like this. He seems like a really fun champ now. I'm interested to see. I'm interested to play around with it. Should be fun. Okay, for 5 costs, Azir's starting mana is getting gutted. So he still needs 75 for the first cast, but he's not gonna be like perma ulting anymore. So that's fine. Lee Sin, the stun duration on the primary target's going up to 3 seconds and 2 seconds, to 1-star. It's going down. The stun is going down on secondary targets, which is fine. Basically, what this means is he's going to be able to chain his ability and kick people off without them like leaving. So I kind of like this increased primary stun duration. It's nice. Yone's getting a bit of a rework. So his starting mana is going down by a lot, or his total mana is going down by a lot, by 30. And his armor shred is going up from 60 to 90%. But he no longer knocks up. So what this means is he's no longer going to be that crazy CC unit. He's going to be something you need to shred armor and MR. So something against Vanguards, something against Mystics. Honestly, he's going to be good always. This is a huge shred. Spell no longer knocks up enemies. Yone becomes untargetable during his spell cast. Oh, that's interesting. So he's actually not going to get popped anymore. That's okay. That's interesting. And fix the bug where Yone could become unresponsive after casting Sealed Fate. Well, that's nice. Now if he bugs out, he's not just going to stand there. He'll still bug out, but at least he'll walk around and start doing something. So that's kind of nice. And for Seth, they're raising his starting mana by 30. This is pretty big, actually. Balance changes. Zera AD is going down by 50. That's pretty nice. That thing kind of claps the early game. And then some bug fixes. Address an issue where ghost armies with the hunter trait occasionally activated a hunter attack instantly upon combat starting. Okay, that's good. You're not going to get popped by the hunter ghost anymore. The hunter trait will no longer fire its first attack 1 second early. That's good as well. Man, are hunters just getting nerfed then? Because they're already like kind of whatever. And with these bug fixes, they definitely get weaker. Zillion now correctly deprioritizes casting its targets on spell summons. Oh, he's not going to Azir soldiers anymore. It's lit. The following attacks can now correctly miss, blind, and be dodged. Talon's True Strike, Yasuo's Striking Steel, Xin, Wukong, and Ashe. Oh, wait, Teemo buff. It's lit. Fiora will no longer sometimes change targets after casting her spell. Okay, that's good. Fix various issues around attempting to purchase a Chosen. Oh, that's good as well. Okay. Overall, I like these changes. Okay, let's go over like some sort of meta prediction where I think this patch is going. So let's start with the damage changes. I think with the damage changes, stage 3 and 4 are going to be more impactful. Right now, people sack stage 3 and they go 7. I don't think that's going to be... It's going to be the case at first because people are kind of slow to adapt. They're not going to change the way they play instantly. For sure, people aren't going to sell their Chosen and roll down at 7 because the odds to get it... You get the same Chosens at 6 and at 7, so there's no reason to sell it. The way it's going to be is you're probably going to have you're going to have whatever Chosen you have early game, and you're definitely going to want a better Chosen at 8. 8's going to be the big level you want. it might be a fast 8 meta at first. To where, you know, you just sell your chosen, you reroll your comp, you go for those 3 and 4 costs, those 5 costs, and you get your late game comp, you know, starting to come together. But I also think stage 3 and level 6 is going to matter a lot. It might not matter at first, depending on how fast the region is to adapt. I think rolling down at 6 will be more common as the patch develops. I think it's in Korea. People will probably be rolling at 6 early on, followed by EUS, and NA is probably going to be the least. They're probably going to be the slowest to adapt to rolling at 6. They're probably just going to be trying to fast 8 initially for like a day or 2 or 3, depending on how fast they adapt. But I think eventually rolling at 6 to get a decent board and maybe a better chosen, like a 2 or 3 cost chosen, will become more commonplace as the patch develops. So you're gonna run, you know, your one or maybe 2 cost chosen at, you know, early game. If you have a 2 cost chosen, you probably keep that until 7, probably. You're still gonna roll down at 7. I think the roll down time is gonna be 3-2, 4-1, and then probably like 5-1 or whenever you go 8. So yeah, because like if you just like look at it, 3 and 4 are the same level, same thing. 5 and 6 are the same thing. 7 is like whatever. No, like you're gonna roll at 7 a little bit just to get stronger, but 7 is not gonna be the main level you roll on ever. The main level you roll on is gonna be 8, and you also get some good unlocks at, you know, 6. So yeah, so you want to go 8 for your comp, but you probably need to stabilize a little bit before you get there. Overall, I'm not sure which tracer are gonna be the strongest. I imagine the meta won't be too different. Nothing. I feel like all the comps that are playable now should still be playable. I'm not sure about Talon. Even though Jinx got like kind of smacked, I think sharpshooters will still be okay. A big part of that is because the Teemo blind is able to work on things like just a lot of other abilities that I can't work on right now. I think Jhin is still going to be pretty good. Honestly, non-chosen Jhin is going to be stronger. I think a sharpshooter comp with chosen Jinx is going to be really nice right now. That way you get a similar Jinx with a maybe better stun. It's arguable. And Talon, this guy's still going to be good. Plus you could run Azir and Zillion without getting your soldiers ulted, which is nice. So overall, I think the meta won't be too different. Just the pacing, in terms of the comps we see, I think the pacing in the game is going to be different, but the comps we see shouldn't be too much different. I think duelists are going to be kind of insane. Lee Sin changes are good. Yasuo changes are good. The fact that Jax doesn't get wrecked by Hunter procs anymore by Ashe, I think Jax is going to be insane. So we'll see how it plays out. I think duelists are going to be good. I think overall, if you know how to play all the meta comps right now, you'll probably be all right. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. I have a meta report, or not a meta. Yeah, I have a meta report coming. What? It's probably going to be Wednesday. It's probably going to be, because the patch is tomorrow. Patch is on the 24th. And then the meta report, it's not going to be in the morning because I need a little time to do my snapshot games. It'll probably be the midday meta report. Just so you know, I can abuse some of the things that turn out to be strong. But like and subscribe and you'll get that thing as soon as it goes live. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. See y'all next time.